Marvel actor Jonathan Majors has been through the ringer recently with backlash after backlash ever since that fated night just a couple of months ago where he was accused by a woman and then was arrested for doing some very bad things to her. So this whole thing is getting more and more insane every single day, and now we have even more crazy news that we have to talk about in regards to Jonathan Majors. We just, of course, have been hearing things about how he was dropped from his agent recently, so we have some of that we can get into, and then we'll get into some of the other stuff as well. This is absolutely insane. So Marvel actor dumped by manager, publicist, and the Met Gala over these claims right here. The thing that's so crazy about this, that Jonathan Majors was being set up by Marvel to be the next big star. Not just Marvel, but Hollywood. He was starting to get just some of the craziest roles imaginable, right? Like he was in Creed 3. He was going to be Kang in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That was going to be astronomically huge for his career. And now we're at a point where his manager and his publicists are dropping him, and it's only a matter of time, I believe, before Marvel announces that they are dropping him as well. And there's something absolutely horrible that is coming up that we need to talk about as well in regards to that, with Marvel potentially firing him, that we have some details about that could be very, very bad for Marvel. So Majors, who plays the role of supervillain Kang the Conqueror in Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and honestly was one of the only good parts about that film, was arrested and charged with doing terrible things in New York City on March 25th. Officials stated that the alleged victim had visible minor injuries around her neck and face when the complaint was made. And of course, there's all sorts of information that we were getting about this, but there's a lot of dots that don't really fully connect still at this point. It's kind of insane. I mean, they did the same thing with Johnny Depp too, right? Like, we saw how Hollywood completely just blacklisted Johnny Depp. Kind of a similar thing is happening here with Jonathan Majors. Remember that he is innocent until proven guilty, but there are some absolutely insane dots that are still not fully connecting that shows that, Marvel and Hollywood could be jumping the gun here in regards to this whole situation with Jonathan Majors. Majors is set to appear in court on May 8th, but has already released a statement. So we're at a point where, once again, Hollywood is jumping the gun and they are already planning to just get rid of him before a trial has even happened. So this is absolutely insane. But then we have some absolutely crazy news here as well, which is just... this is nuts. So, Jonathan Majors rumored to be replaced by Black Mirror actor as Marvel desperate to save face to avoid Ezra Miller fiasco at Warner Brothers. Now we're at a point where he could be replaced, okay? He could be replaced by this guy. Which, I don't know about you guys, but this is kind of insane that Marvel is like, oh yeah, we'll just replace the black guy with another black guy. Nobody will notice, right? Like, can you imagine if they did this where they're like, just get rid of Jonathan Majors and put another black guy in there. Just put another black guy in there, and nobody will know the difference. It's like, what? It's nuts. It's nuts, everyone. But anyway, so we're gonna continue to monitor the situation because I personally believe it's only a matter of time before we get the announcement from Marvel that they are dumping Jonathan Majors. So we'll continue to monitor it and see what happens. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.